Well, hey there, everyone. It's been quite a while since my last post. I do apologize for that. Again, real life, really kind of got in the way of everything. I'm exceedingly far behind on my toy reviews. So I'm going to be producing a number of reviews tonight. They're going to be very brief. They're going to be rapid fire toy reviews just to cover everything I've missed. So I'm probably just going to group them together as far as which toy line they belong to. Quick thoughts on each one, not too much time spent on each figure. That way I can get all caught up, get these things out to you guys finally, and then get working on some meatier projects. Because I really do want to do more of the, the long form discussion type videos with you. I don't just want to be a toy review channel. So anyway, let's get started on this. My first review is the Transformers Bumblebee Greatest Hits cassette pack. So this is a multi-pack of toys. It's a Target exclusive that is supposed to be in line with the new Bumblebee movie coming out. And while this is part of that toy line, all these figures are from previous lines themselves. The Bumblebee here is a one-step changer from Age of Extinction, which is 2 movies ago. And then these 3 cassettes are all re-decos of Titan's Return toys as new characters. If you know anything about me, you know I'm probably way more excited about these cassettes than I am a one-step changer Bumblebee. But picking him up is a necessary evil to get the whole pack, so I have it. Might give it to my youngest or something to play with. I don't really want to keep it. These instructions are done up in that orangish yellow Bumblebee color that we saw previously with the Comic-Con exclusive pack. And it's nothing special here. Names each character, shows you the one-step transform Bumblebee. Goes into everything for our cassettes here. Doesn't call out their Titan Master compatibility, but I guess, no point in cross-selling a line that's been gone for almost 2 years now. So there's that. So the Bumblebee turns into a pretty decent looking car. Got a big Autobot symbol on the top there. Oh, very floppy. Yeah, doesn't look too bad as that. And he is a one-step changer, so you just take him, boom, like a butterfly knife. Split them apart all the way. And there you go. It's a very, very simple toy, meant for much younger kids. He's got a can on one arm. He's got a hand with like an axe, looks like on the other. Decent sculpting for such a simple toy. The back looks terrible. It's like a head and 2 legs. And the chest is nice and painted, but flops around a lot. Boop, boop, boop. So, yeah, I mean, if you got small kids or a super completionist, I guess this is good for that. But for me, he is going away. Right. The first cassette we're going to look at is Buzzsaw. And you heard that right. We got a Buzzsaw in Titan's Return, and we're getting another Buzzsaw. Main difference is that this one is in old 80s toy accurate colors versus the more cartoon and fiction accurate colors from the it's actually Combiner Wars Buzzsaw, though he's a Titan's Return mold, go figure. So yeah, even though these are still shaped like they're supposed to be some sort of a tablet, these figures have stickers to invoke an old cassette tape like the classic little micro cassette guys. So that's a big difference as far as this mode. He still retains his little tank-like vehicle mode, and still has pegs on him so that a Titan Master or Prime Master can ride on top. Nothing special. Rolling wheels, though he doesn't roll very well. And here you have his robot mode. Looks just pretty much the same as the other one. Got his kind of thruster butt tail section thing going on. Legs are there. On my copy, at least, this leg is very loose. Doesn't like to stay up, kind of flops to the side when you set him down, so I have to kind of hold it in place when I set him down to get him to actually stand. And sometimes not even then, as you can see. Oh boy, that's fun. So yeah, definitely some mold degradation going on there. So that's unfortunate. Here he is alongside the previous Buzzsaw and Laserbeak, the only other 2 uses of this mold. Putting him in this little closed-winged rooster position does help with the flopping leg thing because it holds in place. It can only flop out so far. So for anyone looking to display this on the shelf, may want to keep him in that position so he doesn't just lean over. Up next is Frenzy. And yes, this is Frenzy per the packaging. I know there's that age-old debate of which cassette is which between Frenzy and Rumble, but Hasbro does seem to be going the old toy route of Rumble being red, Frenzy being blue. So it is cool to finally complete that duo. I do like the cool blue coloring on him. Again, he's got like a cassette type sticker. He retains the mold's tank mode, which looks much more competent a vehicle than whatever it is Buzzsaw turns into. Got a proper, cannon and everything on there. Looks pretty nice. Gold wheels show, which contrasts nicely against his cool blue colors there. And here's Frenzy's robot mode, where more of that nice gold paint shines through. Looks really good on him, these little like circuit patterns. He does have blue eyes, which is kind of counter to how he's normally portrayed. He normally has red eyes. But, I don't know, it doesn't bother me too much. That makes him look a little samey, because the blue in his eyes is pretty much the same as all this other lighter blue on him. Here's Frenzy with Rumble and Eject, the other two uses of this mold. Personally, I'm a little disappointed that instead of like another Buzzsaw, we didn't get Rewind to finish off these two pairs here. I get it would have been a little samey because they're basically the same mold. They both would have been blue, but would have given a lot more variety and would have allowed completionists like myself to better complete their collection of cassette bots. But as far as this figure himself, he looks great. He matches up very well with Rumble. Their gold is, as far as I can tell, pretty much identical, the gold paint. So, they're definitely a pair. They're definitely made for each other. And lastly, we have Howlback, who is a blue redeco of Ravage. Very tight, sleek-looking little tablet/cassette mode. Again, nice cassette sticker on there. Looks pretty good when the light shines on it. It's applied pretty well on this one. Here's Howlback's jet mode. Nothing great. I mean, it looks mostly like a jet. It kind of has cat feet for tail fin there, but whatever. She has got two little pegs for tightener pry masters there, landing gear. So, yeah. Alright, this is Howlback's beast form. Turns into what I'm assuming is some kind of blue jaguar leopard. I mean, Ravage is a jaguar, so, I'm not sure. And she looks very nice. Again, I really do like this blue plastic that they're using. Really helps her details stand a lot more than Ravage, who's just all jet black like that. Gold eyes. And overall, she just comes out looking pretty nice. Here's a side-by-side with Ravage and Stripes from Titans Return. And all three of these, make pretty competent-looking large cats. The weird back wings are a little distracting. I mean, they're not the worst thing ever, but they do look kind of odd. So another good use of a pretty decent mold. I've got to get the whole gang together for a nice shot. It's a shame they won't be completing this whole set before we move on to a new Soundwave and new cassettes with Siege coming up. But we've got a lot more than we have in recent years, so I can't complain too much. And that's the whole set. Again, with this, you get 3 Legend scale toys and one step Bumblebee. Because these are part of the Bumblebee movie toy line, that does technically make all these characters movie-verse versions of them. I imagine that most older collectors like myself are probably just going to keep the cassettes with their Titans Return brethren, pass them off to their G1 selves. So yeah, if you want something that, both you and your little ones can enjoy, this is perfect for that. You get 3 characters that, 2 characters, I guess, that you've been wanting. And then your little ones get a nice simple Bumblebee to play with. They're currently at Target right now. They're being sold along with a new slight retooling of Soundwave that these guys can go with. I don't really want to pick up the Soundwave because it's $50 for a toy I pretty much already have. Some slight retooling on his, speakers/shins, but other than that, I don't really like the paint job, so not going to go in on it. So I hope you enjoyed this rather brief look at these toys. Not a whole lot to say about them. You've seen most of these molds before. We've seen all these molds before in some capacity. And again, I'm trying to keep these brief because I'm going to get through a lot of them here tonight. So I hope you enjoyed this look at them. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're willing to go out of your way to pick these up. Me, personally, I feel it's worth it. To get the Frenzy, the Howlback, absolutely worth it. Howlback's a pretty obscure character, doesn't get touched on very much. And Frenzy is just good to, have a buddy for Rumble to hang out with. Buzzsaw, I didn't really need another Buzzsaw in my life. I honestly kind of prefer the more tune-accurate, like bright yellow, because it sets them apart from Laserbeak more. And Bumblebee, I couldn't care less for. Well, I'm going to move on to the next review. Again, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more reviews, more discussions that I do, make sure to subscribe so that you can be notified when I do put those out. Hopefully more frequently from now on. And with all that said, I'll see you all next time.